Good afternoon, dear students, and welcome back to our online class. We are studying about allotropes of carbon. There are two types of allotropic forms of carbon. They are crystalline form and amorphous form. And through our previous classes, we have learned about the crystalline forms of carbon, which includes diamond, graphite, and fullerene. Now, today's class, we are going to discuss about amorphous forms of carbon. Amorphous form of carbon. The amorphous form of carbon mainly includes charcoal, lampblack, gas carbon, coke, and coal. So the carbon exists in 5 different amorphous forms. They are charcoal, lampblack, gas carbon, coke, and coal. And in our today's class, we are going to discuss about charcoal. So charcoal is formed by the destructive distillation of carbon-containing substances such as wood, bones, and sugar. Carbon-containing substances such as wood, bone, and sugar, they are heated in the absence of air, which is called destructive distillation, and the result will be charcoal, another form of carbon which is called charcoal. So let us see what do we mean by destructive distillation. The process of breakdown of organic substances means substances containing carbon, such as coal and wood, on heating them strongly in the absence of air, is known as destructive distillation. So it generally means that substances, all organic substances, for example coal, wood, we can heat them at very high temperature in the absence of air to get charcoal, and that process is called destructive distillation. Heating substances at high temperature in the absence of air is called destructive distillation. You can see this in the picture also. Over here, the organic substance used is coal, powdered coal. So they are heated in the absence of air. Some gases will be also produced during that. So that gas escapes from here. In the another beaker, coal tar is left, whereas in the initial beaker where the coal was taken, the final product will be charcoal. In the same way, destructive distillation can be carried out with wood turnings. When they are heated at high temperature in the absence of air, they also produce charcoal. Now let us see the different types of charcoal which are present. There are 3 types of charcoal. They are wood charcoal, charcoal made from wood; sugar charcoal, charcoal made from sugar; and bone charcoal, charcoal made from bone. So there are 3 types of charcoal. Now let us discuss about wood charcoal. How it is prepared, how it can be prepared. So wood charcoal can be obtained by the destructive distillation of wood. What does that mean? Wood is heated at very high temperature in the absence of air, and that process is called destructive distillation of wood. This is how we can do. This is the lab preparation of charcoal, wood charcoal, but we can also make wood charcoal at our home. We need to take some wood, burn it, and cover it with some other green plants, and on top of that we can put sand, cover the whole thing with sand so that air doesn't enter inside the burning wood. If we heat this wood for a long period of time, then once the burning is completed, what will be left? Charcoal will be left, and that is wood charcoal. Now during this process, a combustible mixture of gases such as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane and hydrogen also gets formed. And that mixture of combustible gas is known as hood gas. So during the destructive distillation of wood in the formation of charcoal, a mixture of combustible gas such as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane and hydrogen gets formed, which burns, and that particular mixture of gas is known as wood gas. Now let us see properties of wood charcoal. Wood charcoal is grey black in color. They are porous, that means they have holes, and they are brittle. It can break easily into pieces. It floats on water because of its porosity. Since there are holes in the charcoal, those holes allows air to enter inside it, making the charcoal light and hence floats on water. Wood charcoal is bad conductor of heat and electricity, and it is also used in the earthing process. It absorbs gases such as gases, liquids and solids. Now, wood charcoal absorbs gases, liquids and solids, and they are very good absorbents. What do we understand by this absorption? It is the property of substances by virtue of which it attracts gases, liquids or solids to the surface only. It does not allow these gases, liquids or solids to enter inside the charcoal, but it only attracts gases, liquids or solids and attract or stick them to the surface, outside surface of the charcoal. This property of attracting gases, liquid or solids to the surface only is called adsorption. Let us see now some important uses of wood charcoal. Wood charcoal is a better fuel than wood because it burns better and causes less air pollution. So it is a preferred fuel over wood. Wood charcoal, powdered wood charcoal is also used to make gunpowder. It is also used as a decolorizing agent because it absorbs colored materials. It absorbs the colored materials on its surface, therefore removing color from other different substances. It is used in deodorants as it absorbs foul smell or foul smelling gases. So wood charcoal is also used in deodorants. Wood charcoal absorbs or removes toxic compounds from the air. Therefore, it is also used to make gas mask. And finally, wood charcoal absorbs suspended substances and unpleasant odor from the water. Therefore, it is also used to filter water, to make water free from foul smell, some suspended dissolved solid particles present in water. That is why if you see like Pureit water purifier contains that black charcoal which acts as a filter. So that is nothing but wood charcoal. So wood charcoal is also used in water filters to purify water or make water free from suspended substances and unpleasant odor. So this much for today's class, boys. We have discussed about charcoal and we have learned about wood charcoal today. In our next class, we will be discussing about other types of charcoal. They are sugar charcoal and bone charcoal. So this is an assignment for you based on today's learning. Please answer them and send it to me for its timely review. Until we meet, stay safe and do all things well.